is Valerie. I'm here to share really cool, exciting news about a new project I've been working on. It's called The Power of Lipstick, and it really stems from my blog a few years back where I shared a lot of my personal stories and my struggles, and really that goal was to make other women relate in some way and not feel alone. And from there, I heard a lot of women's experiences, and it was so many vulnerable and so many strong women out there that just go out there and do the damn thing, get life done, mom so hard, woman so hard, really amazing women that internally they're struggling, right? Internally they're going through some really crappy and shitty things, and they put that lipstick on and they handle life. And I really wanted to share their experiences. And so these experiences and the power of lipstick are going to be shared through self-addressed letters reflecting on their past, how they are doing currently, in the future, and really sharing some advice, sharing details about dark times, sharing details of that aha moment, that moment where they realize, I need to turn this around, I need to grab the bull by its horns and do life. So I hope you guys all enjoy. All of these letters are anonymous, just to keep the privacy of the individual. If you're interested in sharing, please reach out to me. I love to hear news stories. Again, they're all anonymous. If you don't want me to write anything for these, I'm happy to just hear you out. With the goal for all of this is for everyone to not feel alone. More than likely what you're going through, others have been through. Thank you. Enjoy. I'm kicking off this series with a letter from Amy to Amy. She's an amazing woman who's been very vulnerable and shared her story related to loving an addict, her brother, her best friend. Dear Amy, hi, how are you? I've been wanting to write to you and remind you that you are loved. You are special. You are a treasure. Those who hold you close appreciate you and know you will do whatever you can to help others in need. Although you probably are questioning yourself, and oftentimes daily, as to what you did to be in this situation, how you could have changed the outcomes, what you could or should do to possibly gain a lot of lost years with your brother, all while overthinking possible regrets that may bubble up when shit comes crashing down. This is heavy. Loving an addict is heavy. You oftentimes carry their weight, a weight that some months and years feel like bricks on bricks on bricks just piling up on your back and knocking you down. These heavy bricks come in various ways, like a phone call from a random jail or hospital, or really just any unknown numbers asking for you, which you know always ends up being him. That adds a brick. Visits from yet another drug-related friend of theirs at your door in the middle of the night, that adds another brick. The cries and feelings of failure this addiction brings on your parents for you to clean up, that adds another brick. The heaviest bricks, though, are the ones that get added when they are low, coming off of drugs, mean, in need of you and in pain. Those bricks weigh more than 100 pounds each. Those weigh so much, they would break anyone, Amy. And I know, every time you get a chance to remove those bricks, while they were in a good mood, non-existent in your life and high, you knew soon enough another low was coming. And no matter how much you prepared, it still broke you hard every time. Eventually, the pieces broken were too small to glue back together. You tried, Amy. But what was once a piece was now just dust. Parts were just too broken, too damaged to mend. Amy, it went over 14 years. You did not fail him. You are a badass, and when at the end, you no longer have strength to walk out and face someone else's addiction, it was not due to your weakness. Amy, that was your strength. You are an amazing person, and becoming collateral damage was something that was not due to you and what you've done. Know that you have been there. Regardless of how many lows they've made you hit, no matter how many times you've forgiven, No matter how many times you've been the bad guy because of calling for help. Dealing with the "you left me, you are heartless." You are you and you are great. And the choices someone else made is not your fault. You are not evil. He is not evil. The drug that took over is evil. You had paid, you had enabled, guilt had kicked in. You had let it affect your marriage, children, and work. It was enough. The pain you carried daily turned into strength. Strength to remove that guilt and make room for reality and recovery. And bravery, sorry. Amy, you are brave. You are supportive. You are a good sister. And that day when your child was crying because their uncle promised yet another time to come over and get them the toy they had asked for, that is the day you gained the strength to realize. Your child's tears were the unfortunate push that gave you that strength to get up, alter your view, and focus on what was best for those that wanted the best out of life. You thought, the circle of pain will not continue onto my children. This person was your best friend your whole life, your protector, your favorite person growing up. But it wasn't theirs. Their choice to love him was because of the character you had created for them to know. You had filtered out the bad and ugly when including him in nighttime fairy tales about how great their uncle was. You shared the good, the knight in shining armor self, his lovable self, his accountable self, the old him. Your brother, your best friend, that will drop anything for you and be there holding your hand guy. He's no longer there. The one that holds your fondest memories with you from hiding in that special place and only allowing siblings in when it was just you two. To getting caught drinking as teens and countless nights in the kitchen just having heart-to-hearts. That is who they know. Mommy's protector. Mommy's best friend. But that one day, when your child felt it and realized, it clicked. His uncle has let him down. His uncle failed him. Today your heart hurts. You cry, you miss. You often feel guilt. You feel jealous, you feel sad. You sometimes open maybe what you think is his phone number, and you want to text and call him and tell him about your life. Tell him about your struggles. I know he was one that could always make you laugh, but you don't. You choose to protect your heart. Of course you check on him by other parties, you ask for pictures and want to know his successes. But you refuse to be broken again. To be broken for your family. For your innocent kids to shed tears brought by another person. Do you still carry trauma from those bad days, months, and years where you were the punching bag? Of course. But you've learned to deal with those moments. You wipe those tears before they create a puddle. You refocus on what brings you happiness. Music, your dog, your family, your friends. Know that those that know you are proud of you. Stop worrying that your children will become him. Stop worrying that every phone call of a phone number you don't recognize is him in trouble. Stop dwelling on the what ifs. Keep cheering for a better life from him from whatever distance you choose. Don't feel guilty. We know you will always be there for him, regardless of what wall you've built and the shield you carry in hand. And if the day comes where you would like to knock that wall down and put your shield down, remember, you are brave. You are strong. You are a great human. For now, on those bad days, put that lipstick on, blast some of your feel-good music, and get the shit done. Love, Amy.